always excited to be here. How are you today, everybody? Good Monday morning. Happy Monday, I like to call it. Hope you're doing well. And how's things in your part of the world? Where are you? Tell me where you're watching from, if you would. I appreciate you clicking on the unmute button, all that stuff, and saying hello. Makes me feel like somebody's listening out there, right? And now, of course, I go to look and I can't find what I'm looking for. Right? That's what I'm looking for. Hey, check me out on social media. Check me out on social media, where I'm very active, and I'll be posting different deals and upcoming things that you can expect to see on the stream. I'll be honest, I haven't been using the social media as much as I should. I got to get in that habit. But if you follow along there, coming up over the next, well, this week, you'll start seeing some posts there that might be of interest to you. So doing that would really help me out, and it supports me here as well. And of course, one of the other ways that you can support me here is by unmuting and hovering over and clicking the follow button. How many follows can I get today? I'm looking to reach 2,000 followers by September 1st. Water. Right? What's the weather like? What's the weather like where you're watching from? Mr. Brown, good Monday morning. Excited to be watching. Hey, I'm excited to have you here. Brad, how's things? Brad, one of my regulars here. I always appreciate, I appreciate everybody, but always nice to see the regulars coming back. And wherever you are watching from, because we are live on my Deals with David YouTube channel, my Dave Burrows YouTube channel, and Facebook. So wherever you're watching from, the best experience, though, is to go to dealswithdavid.live and come on over here to Amazon, where you'll be able to see the deals that I'm talking about and interact in the chat. And maybe a little bit later on, who knows, I can send out a link, and maybe you guys want to join me here live on my Facebook page or on Amazon, right here, live. Just come on with your camera and stuff, and let's get some music going from Harris Heller. Where do I want to start with that today? Do we want that, or do we want a little more rocky? What do you think, Brad? Anyone else? Playing some video games this morning. What video games are you playing? Let me see. I think I'll probably, I haven't done it yet, but I should create a Discord for Deals with David. Right? What do you think? Me. I don't know. Let's see what else we can. Oh, that's why I had the Bluetooth on. Sorry about that. Not that on. Ark Survival Evolved has had a good grasp on me. Ark Survival. Okay. Have to check that out. Am I smart enough to play that game, or does it require like? Harris Heller Stream Beats playlist. Popular releases. Harris Heller Radio. What is Harris Heller playlists? not what I want. Stream Meets playlist. Oh, what's this one about? That might put me to sleep. Hip hop? Oh, we'll go with that. Caveman taming dinosaurs and evolving into civilized humans. That's the game you're playing, eh? Okay. All right. Cool. Very good. Well, for those of you just joining, hello, welcome to Deals with David. I hope you'll say hello in the chat. And I want to change that. There we go. Do me a favor and hover over, click the follow button. Help me reach my goal of 2,000. I'm like 1,000. What am I at? 80 would be. I'm like 1,090 away. No, that's not right. I got 80. I think I'm at 80. So I got a ways to go. Don't you know? Got a ways to go. But you can help me get there. Tell your friends about it too. Dealswithdavid.live. We're going to talk about we're going to give them some computers, some two-way radios. I don't have it listed there, but we're going to talk microphones. Let's start with microphones. I need a producer. I don't have a producer. I can't afford the producer yet. Actually, you know what? To tell you the truth, like I could have had somebody. I thought about having somebody here to produce things. Pardon me. And I thought, you know what? Like this is just real, right? You know, like thing about being live is it's honest and it's real. And I'm here with my iPad using a software called Switcher Studio. I got 3 iPads here. Got my cameras. You know, I just thought I don't need a producer. You guys are cool, right? You guys are nice and casual with how I do this and that, and this is a casual stream. I don't get too excited, although I am excited to be here, but I'm not like my friend Utechpia, who's an Amazon Live creator, and he's like jumping up and down, doing exercises, and yeah, he's got a lot of energy. He's my friend David Wynn, Utechpia on Amazon Live. Oh, and I didn't sleep very good last night, I'll be honest with you. I kind of tossed and turned a little more than usual, and I'm not sure why. I think it's because I'm one of those people, I get late night, my ideas start really going, and I can't shut my brain off. And then I'm like, oh, I got to get up in the morning. I had a meeting at 8 o'clock, had another meeting at 9 o'clock. I got to do my live at 10:30, and then I got my show later today, so it's busy. And so now that I think about it, it seems like Sundays are probably, they're probably the night that I have the most trouble sleeping. I don't know why that is. But I am always excited to be here. I really enjoy doing my Amazon Lives for you guys. It's probably my favorite thing that I do all week, aside from riding my motorcycle, flying my drone. Didn't get out to fly the drone this weekend. Jason and I were out on the motorcycles. Went for a nice ride and saw some really cool stuff that I didn't even know was near us here in Sarnia. Got out to a place called Oakdale, which is near Shetland and Alvinston, and saw this really cool old gas station set. Yeah, it was cool. So we had a lot of fun. And we brought the drone, but we didn't get stopped in time. It was pretty windy too, so I was like, Jason wanted to fly, and I was like, yeah, it's a little too windy. Makes Dad a little too uncomfortable. My $800 bill flying around in the air, so there you go. we will talk about that. But first, let's talk about Blue Yeti microphones. Let me get the product cam up here. Product cam. And that one. Actually, let me get... holy shnikes. I've always got lots of stuff open and I always forget to prepare. One of my students is listening. I shouldn't say I wasn't prepared. Get everything refreshed. Almost there. Awesome. Is it on sale today? Oh, that's the Blue Yeti X. Let's get that in there, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Start over, David. That one, and that one. There we go. That was painful to get set up. Are you winning at your game, Brad? How's the game going? Are you winning? Well, thanks for being here, LoveSpot. But if I could ask you a favor and not post other products, we're only here to talk about the products that are in the carousel. If you'd like me to talk about the product, though, you could go to my social media, send me a private message, and I'll have a look at it. All right, fair deal. Yes, sir, always. What are you responding to, Brad? I'm not sure. Yes, sir, always what? There's a delay there, so I don't know what I just said that you're responding to. I forget what I asked you already. The Blue Yeti microphones, I love Blue Yeti. I love Blue, the company. And I love the Blue Yeti microphone. This one here, there is a newer version out now called the Blue Yeti X, which is what I'm showing on the screen here. But this Blue Yeti that I have right here is a great way to get started. It comes in about $129. But the Blue Yeti X that we're talking about there is the most recent, but I don't have it. But same microphone with some enhancements here on the Blue Yeti. One of the things I really liked about what they did here was they included the mute button. I know it's a little thing, right? It's a mute button, but you're getting ready to sneeze or cough or something like that. You can't be looking for the mute button on your computer or whatever. It's just right there in front of you, and you know when it's muted, it's flashing, and when it's not, it's solid, right? So that's really handy to have. Built-in volume control. What do you need the volume control? Well, that's for the headphone jack that's right in at the bottom. And the reason that you'd want to use, why wouldn't you just, somebody said, well, why wouldn't I just use the headphone jack on my computer? The reason is latency, some delay. When you have it plugged directly right into the microphone and you're listening to, hearing yourself, there's less of a delay because you're plugged straight in than if you were to plug into your computer. It'd be more of a delay, right? So, and I don't know about you, but delays drive me crazy. So they built that right into the Blue Yeti microphone that has 4 different audio patterns and gain built right into it, so you can boost your voice, boost this sound in the room. So if you were doing like a kind of live off the floor band, if you had like a 3 or 4 piece band in the room, you could set this right in the middle of the room actually, plugged it via USB, and 4 different patterns. So you've got pattern. So if it's in front of me, it's picking up this side. Another pattern, it's picking up both sides. So if you've got a guest across from you, and then you've got another pattern that's just the opposite side, and then a pattern for all the way around as well. So if you were maybe doing some interviews, you could set this in the middle of the table if you were having a round table discussion, pun intended. And Blue they're a big leader in the microphone industry when it comes to live streaming, video, podcasting, that type of thing, right? And they come in at really good budget prices too. Even the latest one, the Blue Yeti X Professional, which has all of this and more, now has software that comes with it, so you can do some pretty neat, fancy things. There is a video here that I'm going to show you right now. Oh, you're winning in your game. Oh, right. I did say that. So if you're looking to get into podcasting, or if you're live streaming, this is what I use for my talk show. I have it on the other side of my room there. I have it on a boom microphone. Get yourself a nice boom microphone. There is a package that Blue offers as well. Check my other messages, make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. I'm going to share that over, actually. I should be sharing. It's nice to share. Oops, wrong one. Where do I go here? Deals. My thumbs are too big. I can't even. There we go. Come on. Why is everything so slow today? Then I click on the wrong button. Winning is your game. Oh boy, tough guy. Don't mess with that guy. I think that worked. Facebook keeps changing stuff around all the time. It drives me crazy. Let's see if I did that right. It's always on the mobile app they seem to change it. Okay, looked like it worked. All right. So let's go to this. I got a video here that I'll show you about the Blue Yeti X, and I'm actually thinking, even though I'm really happy with my Blue Yeti, I got my allowance this week, and I think I might buy this just to have, because it's cool. Let's see what else. Let's see what the video has to say about it here. Check this out. Yeah, okay. Nice promo video, but...
Hello and welcome. I'm Ben
there we
from
go.
Visual Line, a creative company that's to get the best audio out of the Yeti X. And at the end, I'll let you know my verdict. We're also going to be recording the entire review on the Blue Yeti X just to give it a real good testing. Okay then, let's show you what's in the box. The original Blue Yeti were hugely popular and focused on having a professional yet simple audio solution at an affordable price. The Blue Yeti X is everything you loved about the original, but made even better. Over the previous Yeti, the Yeti X has 4 capsules instead of 3, creating a greater focus on audio clarity and giving you more control over the direction of the sound that you pick up. For this reason, you have 4 patterns that you can select: cardioid, omnidirectional, bidirectional, and stereo. So let's first get this baby set up, and it's important to remember a couple of things when doing this. This is the front of your microphone, and as such, it should be facing you. Given the control you have over the pickup patterns, you're going to want to know exactly what area of sound you are recording. This isn't going to work if you're pointing the microphone the wrong way. Even if you choose one of the directional pickup patterns, the microphone is never recording from the end. This is not a handheld condenser microphone, and you're not Uncle Bob at your dad's karaoke, so do not move the microphone or hold it whilst it's being used.
What's wrong with karaoke?
Blue also offer the option to mount this microphone upside down, using the Blue Compass boom arm. Now, let's talk about the microphone in a little bit more detail. First of all, starting with the design. It's a very well built, primarily metal construction. It's weighted, giving it a premium feel and good stability on your desk. To boost ergonomics and usability, all of the principal features of the microphone can be controlled using 2 on-microphone buttons. The first of these is the Smart Knob, which is incredibly intuitive and can be customized to control anything from input gain to computer mic balance. The other control is a simple button on the back of the microphone in order to control the input pickup pattern. Around the knob is one of my favorite features, the physical LED metering. These mean that you don't have to exit whatever you're doing on your computer to check your audio levels and to see if you've clipped. Speaking of levels, Blue's companion software, Blue Voice, allows you to monitor and add professional level effects and presets to your audio recordings in real time.
Well, that's cool.
It also has fully customizable RGB lights, which you can control from within the Voice app. You can use this to match your channel's brand. I like red, so here it is in red. But I also like green, so here it is in green. James, what colour do you like?
Black.
Now, let's be honest, this is a microphone review, so even if it looked as good as me, you'd want to know what it sounds like. A response rate from 20 to 20,000 Hz, 48 kHz, 24-bit recording, 4 Blue proprietary 14mm condensers, and 4 polar patterns to boot. All of this results in professional sounding, well-balanced audio. We found it renders your voice with great control and clarity, both in a studio setting as well as outside in more challenging environments. But with one more step, you can make some real magic happen. So here we are in G-Hub, and over here we have the Yeti X microphone. And it is in here that you'll find Blue Voice. Within Blue Voice, you'll notice all of these different effects that you can add to your voice. If you click the 3 little dots next to any of the effects, it will open up more control over that specific effect. Now, if all of this seems a little bit daunting to you, fear not, because Blue is looking out for you. Over here, you'll find the Blue Voice presets, and you'll see anything from broadcaster to FM station to general feelings of voice, such as crisp and modern or warm and vintage. If you click on any of these effects, it will automatically apply all...
So there's a lot going on there with the Blue Yeti X. If you want to find out more, obviously, there's a thing called YouTube, I guess. Anyway, that looks really cool, and I just checked it on the Canadian site. Because we're here in Canada, even though we're coming to you live on Amazon.com, all the prices here on Amazon Live Creators are in US dollars, but you can get it on the Canadian site. This is, an Amazon Choice as well, which is great. $169. And of course, with Amazon Prime, if you have that, free delivery. I'm really thinking about it, he's selling it to me really good. But don't get me wrong, my Blue Yeti that I have here right now works fantastic. I'm really happy with the sound quality. It's a really solid built microphone for your desktop as well. The base that comes with it, it's not a cheap made microphone. It's got everything you need to get started. And the biggest part of it all, it's USB, plug and play. You don't need a mixer or anything. Just simple, straightforward sound. Plug it in, and you're going to get a really nice quality performance out of the Blue Yeti microphone, and now the Blue Yeti X that we're talking about as well. So, which you see, we've even got some other folks talking about it here today as well. So, I want to go back. Whoops. I have to find myself. Refresh. Why am I always refreshing? I'm so refreshing. All right. Now that being said, and I don't have this microphone. I have not used it. I do have a friend of mine who does. And she says, wow, she really loves this microphone. So the HyperX Quadcast USB condenser gaming microphone. This will work for your PC, your PS4, any of your PlayStations, etc. Work on Mac. It's got anti-vibration shock mount, 4 polar patterns, so equal to the Blue Yeti, but it has its own built-in pop filter. It does have gain control. Great for Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Skype, all that stuff, right? But I'm seeing more and more of these pop up, which makes me wonder, like, should I be getting one of these and checking it out? You know, because I don't have enough microphones. I have 2 Blue Yetis. I have a Shure Beta 58 over there. I've got a bunch of microphones. But I'm really actually pretty torn between these. I don't think you'd do wrong with the Hypercast or the Blue Yeti, but they're strong competitors. Let's see what else is in here. Oh yeah, it's all tap. So if you like tap the top of the microphone, it automatically mutes it, which is cool. I like the anti-vibration shock mount that comes with this. A lot of times, like the Blue Yeti, if you want a shock mount, you have to buy that in addition. So coming with that is really great. I'm sorry my chair is really squeaky. Can you hear that when I do that? But need to get the oil gun out. Yeah, tap to mute sensor with the LED indicator to let you know whether you're muted or not. 4 different patterns, which is great. Gain control adjustment, built right. Oh yeah, okay, I see that. Yeah, I think I'd like to get my hands on one of these. I haven't seen this video yet, so let's see what this is like. That's pretty cool, the tap to mute sensor, gotta say. Okay, so it looks cool, it seems cool. Multi-device and chat program capability. I don't know what that means. But I really would
So
like...
this microphone is
Okay.
sitting here. This is the HyperX Quadcast. Just look at how it looks absolutely amazing. Very, very cool indeed. Now I've currently got it plugged in via USB. You get this really nice long braided cable, which is a full-size USB on one end, and then it's a mini USB on the microphone end. It comes on this stand, which has got nice rubberized pads on the bottom. It's also got this shock mount as well, so the microphone is sort of suspended. You get less vibrations coming through your desk and ending up in your audio, so much sort of cleaner sound. This is fully adjustable as well, so you can adjust this side bit here and angle it at different angles. And you also get inside the box a little microphone adapter, so this would attach to the shock mount, and this allows you to attach this to either another desk stand if you've got a preferred desk stand, or I use this arm that I normally swing out. It allows you to attach this to like a boom microphone arm as well. You
So
also
let's
get a
hear it.
little
I
cheat
wanna
sheet,
hear it.
quick start guide, which I've got just down here. This is going to guide you through all of the various features. There is also a mute button on the top. It's touch sensitive. You simply touch it, the light goes off, and that means it's muted, and when it's lit red, it means it's active and picking up audio. Round the back as well, let's just pull this wire
What if you don't
across
like red? It'd be
very
nice if you
carefully.
could change the...
Round the back, there's also this
colour.
knob here, or this dial. and you can actually change this dial around to different pickup patterns. So the different...
Okay, we've learned all that already.
This is
I
for
want to hear it.
speaking. So in silent parts, you shouldn't hear any sort of...
Let's go back. So
streaming microphone. Switch across to the HyperX level of the
okay, I
headphones.
guess I wasn't patient
So a
enough.
really fully featured microphone that looks the part as well. So I think we need to adjust the levels and see if we can get this working, which I've already tested this, but just see how it sounds. So let me mute my current microphone. And then we switch across to the HyperX.
Okay.
So the audio you're now hearing is the HyperX microphone. Now normally this would be on a desk, which might affect the audio very, very slightly, but when I hold it very still, I think I've got the levels roughly about right. Might need adjusting down a tiny bit on the levels. Let me know what that sounds like in the video. Leave me some comments in the live chat and also in the regular comment section below if you're watching this after the live broadcast. This is now the audio from the HyperX Quadcast streaming microphone. Now this is a USB microphone, so it's very, very easy to set up. It's a simple matter of just plugging it in via USB. I've got this running via the supplied cable, which is a really nice quality braided cable. I've got it going into a USB hub, which in turn is plugged into my iMac behind me here, which is running the live broadcast. It should just show up in all of your software, whether you're using this for live streaming or for recording into some sort of audio software. It should show up automatically. Now again, just to demonstrate, if
Now he's demonstrating mute.
tap the mute button again and the microphone becomes live and you should be able to hear the audio. I've done some testing prior to doing this video and I think it sounds very, very nice indeed. A really clean sound, quite a low noise floor. What that means is when I'm not speaking, so in silent parts, you shouldn't hear any sort of hiss or anything like that. I think it sounds very, very good indeed. Also in this particular pattern setup as well, where I've got it in the cardioid setting, it really does sort of not pick up sound from around the back of the microphone, which is really good as well. So all the background noises that might appear in your videos normally or when you're doing a voiceover, you can really focus the microphone on just what's coming in to the front area. Not only does it look nice, I think it looks not only does it sound nice, I think it looks nice as well. I think it is a very sort of gaming orientated microphone that looks absolutely superb. Let me just demo this. If I go round the back of the microphone, so now I'm speaking at the back, it should be a lot quieter because it's set to that interference caused by particular microphones, so that I could share my opinion with you. I haven't found it. Maybe I'm missing it, but I couldn't find a way of turning the light off. That's the only thing that I would say I wish I had an option of, unless I'm missing it, unless I'm missing where you do that. Maybe I have missed it. I've checked the instructions and I can't find anywhere
I get that. I guess
where
it's
it
part of
says
the
that you
mute
can
thing, but could be bad lighting or something. Okay, there you go. So now I'm kind of torn between the HyperX Quadcast and the Blue Yeti X. I mean, both great microphones, both high quality. Like I said, I own the Blue Yeti. I've come to really just kind of like Blue, the product. But I do have a friend, she says the HyperX, she really loves it. Now, I think maybe she really loves it, not just because of the sound, but I think she likes the color and the look and everything. She's more of a gamer than I am, so I'm the talk show guy, so just having that on would be nice. I actually was looking and I could see there's one here that actually you can change the color by the look of it. Customizable with Ingenuity software. Yeah, okay. Internal pop filter, gain control, 4-polar pop. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, you can change the color of this one. You pay like $20 more so you can change the color. Don't know if I'm going to go that far. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, well, how's everybody doing today? For those of you who are just coming in and joining us, joining me, joining us. When I say us, it's like everybody else that's here in the chat. Brad's here hanging out. He's still playing his game. I think he's winning his game. And if you're here and you're listening, you're unmuted, take a moment and type in the chat. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. It's always nice to let me know. I'm just curious where people are watching from around the world, right? And let's get to know each other. What kind of products are you looking for? Take a look through the carousel. Is there a product in particular there that you'd like me to bring up right now and talk about? Or maybe there's a product that you're interested in that you don't see in the carousel. Or maybe it's a product that is similar to something else. You know, maybe if you see the microphones in there, maybe it's a different type of microphone. Happy to take a look at all that stuff. It's about what you guys want to have a look at, right? So please do that. Say hello in the chat. And if you're just lurking and listening and you're too tired or you're too shy and you don't want to say hello in the chat, that's okay too. I'm just really glad that you're here hanging out. But do me a solid favor. Hover over the screen and click the follow button that appears at the top here where I'm pointing up. So if I do this enough, that's for like all the people that are muted. This is called engagement with your audience. If I do this long enough, do you think people will click and go, what is that guy doing? I wish I could like knock on the screen and go, hi, what are you doing? Hello? Is anybody out there? I can't make you turn your cameras on like in class, right? Good to have you here, everybody. Welcome. And thanks for stopping by. My name's David, by the way. Deals with David, right? The Behringer products are a product that I really have come to enjoy. I do have this product here. I own this product. It's way over there. I won't get into it deeply today, but this Behringer product, let me pull it up on the screen so I know what I'm talking about here. There we go. This, I'll tell you, I've used this I've been a disc jockey and was a karaoke host for 20 years, full-time. And in the last couple of years, I bought this. I wish I'd have had this product a long time ago. About this big, that's what I'll say. It's about that big, not that big, but powerful. Fills a room with great, clear sound, and it's got that little punch into it. It just comes out really nice. I had still have a set of Yamaha 115 speakers that I've had for over 20 years and don't owe me anything, and great sound. But these things really put it out for their size. 500 watts and just a powerful little unit. You can even you can plug a USB into it if you've got your MP3s on a USB. You just want to plug that sucker in, press play and let it go. It'll do all of that. And multiple lines for XLR microphones. And if you don't know what an XLR microphone is, it's the one with the 3 prongs in it, right? This microphone here is a nice Behringer microphone. They make great microphones as well. So you could have this to go along with your, I don't think this comes with it, but this was in addition to Behringer, works with Behringer. Other microphones work as well. I'm a Shure SHURE kind of guy. I like the Shure microphones. I have a Shure Beta 58. But one of the cool things, where did I put it? I'm not sure where I have it. There it is, right there. This is really great for karaoke, DJing, if you just want to make some announcements and stuff. It's nice and portable. I remember my wife also runs a lot of the karaoke. I dropped something here. I'm working on getting a new chair because this one makes way too much squeaky noise and I'm always sliding around. But I need something as high up as this. Anyway. Yeah, so my wife always had a hard time with the big speakers. And yeah, she wasn't a big fan of that. So she was really glad when I purchased this. But here's one of the cool things that goes along with this item as well. I'll show you here in just a moment. There we go. The Behringer ULM 202 USB microphones. Let me get this up here on the product cam for you. There we go. Comes with its own nice little case, of course, and instructions. But 2 USB wireless microphones. Here's the receiver for this, a USB receiver. So you can use this in any, like you can plug this into your computer, a laptop. If you have the adapter for your iPad, I have used it on my iPad. I'm not going to do that today, but I could. And fantastic product. On the Behringer PA system, there's a spot to actually just plug this in. And now you've got your wireless microphones hooked right up to the PA system, right? And a lot of the Behringer PA systems have that built right into it. So no wires or anything. 2 AA batteries, I believe. Yeah, it's right in there. 2 AA batteries fit in there, nice, convenient. And just one of the mistakes I know a lot of people make over the time, they screw these things on and then they're like, you don't have to, like you just, right, it's done. It's not going to go anywhere. Really heavy, durable, well-built microphones. And you get 2 of them, right? And what are they going for? 99 bucks, 100 bucks for 2 microphones. Now, the only thing I will say about these microphones that I wasn't a fan of for using it in like on the iPad or something like that, is one is left and one is right. So the sound does not come out both sides. It only comes out one side, which I thought, well, okay. And if you're using that for karaoke or something, or even pit. So I was a little disappointed in that. But if you need something simple and convenient, those are a great purchase. And at that Amazon price, you're really not going to go wrong. Fantastic. Behringer makes good products. The thing about Behringer is, you know, like we could sit here all day and people go, oh, well, I like JBL and I like Yamaha and I like, listen, it's Ford, GM, Chevy, which do you like, right? That being said, Behringer, a very well-respected company. They make mixing boards and microphones and all kinds of audio gear. Are they the top of the line? Absolutely not. One sec. I'd be lost without my water. I'm fighting a cold. And it is a cold. I've been tested. Oh, pardon me. Is Behringer the top of the line? No. Are they the bottom of the line? Absolutely not. Are they the middle? Nope. They're just above middle. Based on their sorry, I keep muting myself because I don't want to cough in your ear. They're just above the middle. And what they've done is they've come in at a good quality product at a reasonable price that's affordable. If you're going to go way above and beyond Super Pro, then yeah, you'd have to go beyond Behringer. But even that being said, Behringer makes some really great quality products, like microphones, very comparable to some other brands out there. So if you're looking to get good budget price and good quality gear, Behringer is a great place to start for you. And of course, lots of other companies out there that make stuff. But I was a disc jockey full time for 20-ish years, and aside from Yamaha, speakers were Yamaha. Everything else was Behringer mixers. Behringer mixers. And I had a combination of things, right, from Shure microphones but Behringer mixers. That's all I used. So very, very happy with. And you know, I think I used maybe 3 mixers over the course of almost 30 years DJing. So, you know, that being said, I don't know, let that speak for itself, right? Great place to get started with, and let's get some music back on here too. We're into hip-hop mode today. Who you talking to? It's me. Deals with... I can't rap. That's not rap, I know. Deals with David. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Deals with David. I'm not singing. Not today, anyway. I know Brad would like to... Actually, Brad, you said you were going to do some karaoke. He'd probably rather play his game out. Are you still playing your game? Are you still winning your game out there, Brad? And for anybody else who's out there, if you've unmuted, please say hello in the chat. Love to hear from you. Love to hear what you're looking for. Is there something in particular in the carousel right now that you'd like me to talk about next? I'm getting ready to talk about the next product. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What about drones? Do you like drones? We got lots of drones to talk about here. I'm a big super fan of DJI. Big super fan of DJI products. And I'm a fan of Harris Heller, which is the music that you're listening to as well. Which I could bring that down just a little. I don't want to be too loud. Can't be louder than me, that's for sure. Let's talk some gaming computers here for a little bit, because I've been looking at another one, but I don't know, we'll see. I already have like 1, 2, 3 computers running down here, desktops. I'd have to justify it to my wife. I'd have to say, honey, look at, she's like, why did you buy that? And she'd go, need or want, need or want. Same thing I say to my son. Was that a need or a want? It was a want. Let me get this up on the screen here in just a moment. The Cyber Power PC. I'm actually building a giant robot mech suit. Needs a lot of materials, and you can count on some karaoke on Thursday. I don't know how we're going to do that. I'm not sure how to pull that up. I'll have to figure that out somehow. Like that one. Yeah, okay. I think I know how we can do it. I know how we can do it. It'll be delayed, but we can do it. You're building a giant robot mech suit. Like for real or in your game? What's a mech suit? My son would probably know what that is. I have an idea, but... Oh, somebody's added me. There we go. Doing a show on Friday. All these messages popping up all over the place. All right. Okay. Well, Brad, what's your computer about? What kind of computer do you have? This is the Cyber Power PC Gamer Master Gaming PC. Oh, my iPad is acting up again. I wish it would stop that. Just let me zoom, will you? AMD Ryzen 3. Okay, I always have to ask this question. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Do you prefer AMD or Intel? AMD or Intel? What do you prefer? AMD or Intel? If I asked this question 2-3 years ago, my students would say probably Intel. but AMD has really stepped up their game in the computer world, as far as processors go anyway, and they're really giving Intel a run for their money. I'd say there's more looking at AMD than were a few years ago. So we'll see how that's always good for consumers, right? Like, I think when you get two big giants going head to head like that, it's like, oh, this one over here is doing really good, and then and it's advantageous to the consumers. But this is an AMD Ryzen 3 3100, 3.6 gigahertz. Not bad, not bad. GeForce GT 1030, 2 gigabyte. Not bad. I'm a fan of 4 gig, but this is a good way to get started in the gaming PC for sure, and especially at the price. 8 gigabyte DDR4 RAM. Okay, that's cool. You know, it's a starter's kit for sure. 240 gigabyte SSD, 2 terabyte hard drive. That's cool. Oh yeah, right. Brad says I have a Chromebook. I only game on my PS4. PS4? Can I not talk today? PS4. So far, I'm trying to save up for a PC, but they're pretty costly to get all set up. Yeah, I hear you. This is a good starter, though. Like, I mean, really. AMD Ryzen 3. That's cool. Good one to check out for sure. I see a lot of the Amazon Live creators actually talking about the CyberPowers PCs. There's another one that I had out there, a little more expensive in the $1,800 mark. But any of the CyberPower PCs, and really at the end of the day, I think it just comes down to processor and memory and graphics card, right? And then, like if you want something portable, this is a good way to go as well. This is like one of the #1 selling laptops on Amazon as far as gamers go. It even has built-in Alexa, right? Oh, she heard me. Let's see if we can get Alexa to talk to us. Alexa, how are you today?
I'm feeling really groovy. Got some rhymes flowing through me.
I'm feeling really groovy. Got some rhymes flowing through me. Nope. Nope. I'm not. Let's have some fun with her. Let's pause the music. Alexa, volume 10. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Alexa, sing me a rap song. Alexa, do a rap song. Just sitting there, not really doing anything. Thanks for that. Really appreciate you coming around here. Well, now she wants to.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try a little later.
Okay, a little bit.
Alexa, your attention, please. I make to-dos, calendars, and dressing for the weather of Greece. When it's time to dance or get info on friends, just say my name. I won't miss my chance. I'm the speaker of the house, the best jester of all time. Knock knock, who's there? It's me with the punchline.
That's nice. Well, that's pretty cool. I really like something to play Sea of Thieves on. Alexa, stop. As it's not available on PS4. Oh yeah, okay. My son plays Sea of Thieves, and he builds computers too. But yeah, this laptop would be a great place. Either and these are pretty close in price too. I'm almost be tempted. Let's see, the Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop. This is 9th generation Intel Core i5 9300. Okay, pretty comparable. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. It's got a 15.6-inch Full HD display, 8 gigabyte DDR4, and 256 gigabyte SSD. I think I'd almost be going with the laptop. Seems a little more power, and it's got what's her name built in. Bars go off, Alexa. Yeah. Wi-Fi 6 backlit keyboard. It's a nice looking laptop. Extensive connectivity, audio jack, USB, DC in, K-lock. Let's see, what is this? Whoops. USB 3.0 charger, USB 3, USB 3.1 Type-C, HDMI 2.0, RJ45. Really? Oh yeah, okay. K-lock. And has what's her name? This is a pretty sweet little system here. That's a pretty good price too, in my opinion. Let's see what the video says. Oh, that's a nice. That's all it is. I wonder how much they paid somebody to do that. All right. Would I be able to sync? Would I be able to sync my controller from PS4 to it? I don't know. But if it's USB, like what is your controller from PS4? Is it USB? I mean, I don't see why not, but that's a good question, though. Very good question, actually. I'm not sure. Let's look into that, though. Let's watch this video on this laptop, though, and see if we can get some kind of... Let's budget. Big dramatic box opening. Let's talk about Acer for just a second. I remember, like, years and years, 20 years ago, Acer first came out. I was working at a place called, now known as Staples. It was called Office Depot, I think, before that. And I remember when Acer started making computers, and they were kind of like, they seemed kind of made like really cheapish, whatever. But Acer has come a really, really long way, and they are a reliable, well-known computer. Even in the gaming industry, my son had an Acer, and he was really happy with it. The Nitro 5. Syncs to my Chromebook via Bluetooth. I just suck with mouse and keyboard. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. If it has Bluetooth, I would imagine. Boy, this guy really like put a lot of effort into his video editing and unboxing. The dramatic reveal. What is that? Planet 9.g? What? Upgrade cable. I feel like this guy would be a psycho. He's just like, let's go, whoops. I mean, how did I do that? I didn't even mean to do that. Looks pretty solid, well built. It's not really telling us anything, though. Yeah, we need some kind of a review here. Let's try this out.
This is the Acer 15.6 Nitro 5 gaming laptop featuring a 2.4 gigahertz Intel Core i5 quad-core processor and 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM.
Okay, that sucked. So those weren't very helpful, being honest. But it does look like a pretty slick i5 9300, 8 gigabyte DDR4, 256, yeah. And what's her name built in. So I think you'd do all right with that, quite honestly. I think you'd do all right with that. Very nice. Alrighty, well, let's talk about some other stuff. Where did I go here? Let's get back to this. I'm really excited for this coming up. Yeah, let's get the music going again. Otherwise, all you're going to hear is my voice. Nobody wants that. As far as routers go, boy, there's a lot to choose from. Lots of different popular brands like from TP-Link, Linksys, and so on and so forth. But this is becoming a very competitive industry as well, routers. Now, I don't have this yet in my hands, but it's coming my way, hopefully by the end of this week. So I'm hoping by Friday. And Actus, excuse me, why am I hiccuping a lot today? The Enactus Wi-Fi 6 router. I'm really excited about this product because, and I don't normally get really excited about products a lot. Well, I shouldn't say that. I get excited about products, but routers are hard to get excited. It's a router, right? As a professional live streamer myself, like I live stream or did live stream a lot of public events, and Wi-Fi routers are a big part of live streaming those events. So you need something very, very reliable. Now, I've had conversations with this company, and it's just sometimes, when you have a conversation with somebody, you can just tell if they're solid and they're sincere about what they're saying or if they're full of it, right? And of course, they're going to say nice things about their product, but I just, based on that conversation and a few emails I've had with Encatus, I'm really excited to try this out because it's boasting a lot of things. It's the AX1800, 1.8 gigabyte speed. If you know anything about routers, that's Ferrari. Gigabyte Ethernet, all the usual 802, blah, 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 dual band, WPA3 firewall, IPv6 security, which is, I'll get into that later when I get the product. Here's the biggest. Covers 2,100 square feet and connects 40 devices. Now, for me as a live streamer, the system that I use is an iPad, and I can hook up to 9 cameras, and they're Wi-Fi. So, and I don't usually hook up more than 4 because it starts sucking bandwidth, etc. Things can go wrong. But if this thing's going to do what it says it does, this is going to be a game changer, pun intended. Coming in at a great price as well. You can actually, if you buy this today, because we're live, there's a coupon there. Whoops. Coupon. Look at that. So it's like $109. And of course, if you have Amazon Prime, no delivery charge, right? So I'm really excited about this because I wish it was here by now. I'm like a kid at Christmas. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail, right? And get here quick. And just its size, it's not really, really big, but it's putting out a lot, Supporting 40 devices. That's the one where, now obviously I'm not going to be able to, like what is it showing here? I'm not going to be able to hook up 40 devices. Although that being said, these days, I mean, by the time you hook up your what's-her-names, I have 4 Alexas in the house. Got one here in the office, one in Jason's basement studio, one up in our living room, one up in our bedroom. So we do have 4. So there's 4 devices. And then I've got one computer on there. Got 1, 2, 3. So I've got about 10, 12 devices hooked up to my Wi-Fi now. And I'm just using my my internet provider's router down here, because in this room, that's all I really care about. It's the rest of the house. So when I get this, I'll actually be taking it and I'll be replacing it with the product that I have hooked up right now, which sits up in the living room. I think what I'll probably do, I might hook it up down here and see how it goes through the rest of the house. 2,100 square feet. Now that being said, you know, you can only do so much with like testing it, you know, like I'm down here in the basement studio. I'd have to go through 1, 2, 3, you know, floors and ceilings to get upstairs, but we'll see how it pans out. I told them my situation and layout of my house, and they were pretty confident with it. Let's see what the video has to say about it. AX1811. 50% faster than what? Than your average. Okay. Dual core CPU, that's pretty impressive for a router. Four high gain antennas. That's the latest security for Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay, this is like a demo. I wonder if we can, let's find something on YouTube. I think I can do that. Gotta wait for my keyboard to wake up. This will be interesting. And Catus. Router. Is that how we want to do it? Okay. This is like a month ago. This looks like a...
Pating Reviews presents the Ancatus Wi-Fi 6 Wireless Computer Router AX1800. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest videos. Also, check out the link to this product in the description below to get the best possible price. This is a fantastic wireless router. The best part is, if you click on the link in the description below today and click the coupon code, you can save 10% off your order today. As for the router, I give it 5 stars. I have looked through many different products before I decided to buy this one. The Ancatus is not a popular brand, but you know what? I was very surprised when I tried the router. There is a default mode for dynamic IP and I used it directly. Then the setup was done in 3 minutes. How convenient. Therefore, I have a 200 megabit per second internet connection. I tested the Wi-Fi speed twice and the speed is amazing. Sometimes it is even better than the paid service. I really can't believe it. I'm totally satisfied with this router. I believe the speed is most important. It decides whether the router is good or not, and now in my bedroom on the 2nd floor I get full Wi-Fi signal. I love playing games, but I hate constant interruptions caused by the old router. I used to be very annoyed to it, and now I can play games in my bedroom without lag. I have to tell you, it makes me happy. Absolutely 5 stars. I definitely recommend that you check out this wireless router.
This guy's really happy.
Thank you for watching this video. All the details for this product are in the description below.
All right, that's
If
nice.
you
Let's
enjoyed
find
this
another
video,
one.
please consider subscribing to our channel for more videos like this one. Also, if you liked it, please consider giving it a thumbs up.
Okay. That's kind of boring. Is it Encatus? I think is it Encatus or Encatus? Encatus, I think. Right? Encatus. Video introduce the latest products. What's this? Bestseller Encatus Wi-Fi 6 router. One week ago. All right. Well, it's starting to make an appearance in the world, I guess. So I guess we'll just know best once I get it, and I get it in my hot little hands here, and I'll be able to do some testing. Well, the time's flying by today. We're already like 12 o'clock noon. There you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'll just, before I move on, I just want to say hello and welcome everybody who's watching here. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hover on over there and click that follow button, just like that. And let me know you're enjoying the broadcast here today. And help me reach my goal of 2,000 followers. That's what I'm trying to get to, 2,000 followers by September the 1st. So really appreciate your support in that. And my name's David Burrows. I'm your host here today. Welcome to Deals with David. I'm here 4 days a week, 8 times a week. So I'm here this morning, and I'll be back again about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. So and I'll have a completely different show. Some of the same products are always in the carousel, but it's always a different show talking about different things. We were talking about the Behringer microphones earlier. I can put those back away over there. And we were just talking about the Encatus Wi-Fi router. And if that's not enough, they've also got the Encatus Wi-Fi extender. Let me bring that up here. So I mean, obviously, there's no perfect router. I mean, they can only go so far. But if you do need that extender, this is another one. They're saying you can add another 1,200 square feet. So the Encatus router covers 2,100 square feet, and with this, another 1,200 square feet, and another 25 devices you can add to this. Wi-Fi repeater, external antennas. This is another one that I'm really excited to. Should be here by the end of the week in my hand. So once I get them, I'll be hooking things up and doing a test. Now here's, yeah. Let's try this video and see let's see what happens here.
Tired of Wi-Fi dead zone and laggy connection? Still fretting about the long wait to surf the web? Okay, now turn your attention to this
Whoops.
problem of surfing on the internet. Wi-Fi available in every inch of your home or your office. Ever since I'm using this, I have no problem with surfing on the internet in every inch of my home. I'm far from being a tech whiz, but I needed only a few minutes to set it up. For most routers, you just need to press the VPS button for 10 seconds. And you're all done. You're ready to surf. Now Wi-Fi signal covers my entire home. I don't need to worry about the signal. I can enjoy the smooth internet anytime and anywhere. Watching movie, video meetings with my colleagues, or chatting with my darling.
Oh, or chatting with my darling. That's nice. So this can be set up via your phone as well, but it's looking pretty simple. Like plug it in and okay, so it looks like pretty pretty simple setup, right? Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out when it gets here. They like us enough to have us featured on the page, though. So there you go. I'm excited about that. I haven't really used. Have you guys used Wi-Fi extender at all? Do you have a Wi-Fi extender at home? Looking forward to getting that. All right, another product coming up into the carousel, hopefully later this week as well. And I do get really excited about microphones because I use them every day. I've got my lav mic on here right now, of course, but I will be changing to this when it arrives. This is the Hollyland Lark 150 wireless lavalier microphone on a 2.4 gigahertz. It's dual channel, so 2 microphones. And it's like really ultra light gain adjustment, which I like. You don't get that gain adjustment a lot on like I use the I have the Boya, which I've always been very keen on for quality and budget price. So we'll see how that works out here. But this is another company that I've had several conversations with, and virtually and via email, and I just feel really confident in saying that they come across very confident and sincere in their product, and seems like a very solid product. I have seen some other Amazon Live creators that have this and use it as well, and in fact, Utechpia was here the other day and said he prefers it over his Rodecaster Pro, which is a big statement to make. So we'll see if I agree with him when this gets into my hand. But all the cables you need, right? All the attachments. And what's nice is you can use these. So you see you got the lav mics that come with, right? To plug into the transmitters. But if I can get my iPad to cooperate, because it doesn't want to, because that's annoying. There, you can see right there. It also has built-in microphone. So if you forget the lav or you don't want to use the lav, you can just clip it right on, and it works very well. I've heard some great things about it, so I'm excited to get that in my hand, try that out. Great for mobility as well. I will actually test this out with my DJI Osmo 3. We'll talk about the Osmo 3 again today. So yeah, great for interviews and vlogging. You can see how it just clips on there. You don't have to actually have the wire, and then it's attached to the unit up top there. Yeah, I'm curious to see how well it interacts with the Osmo 3. We have music as well, right? I don't know what this video does. Oh yeah, I remember now. Like, look how small that is. The battery indicator. "17-hour battery life," which is awesome. Here's and this might not seem like a big deal, but it is to me. It has a built-in battery indicator. Now, you might be like, oh yeah, okay. But here's the thing, a lot of the ones that I've used don't have that battery indicator on them. Or these are rechargeable, by the way. So you can see it comes in its own case there, and that's the recharging case when you're not using the system. The other ones that I've been using run on a AA or AAA battery, which is fine, but I don't know how long I get out of it, and I might like use it a couple times, and then I go do an important gig, and I'm like, I'm going to change the battery because I don't know how much power is left in that battery. Even if I'm using the rechargeable batteries, if I don't know how much power is left in it, I don't want to be in the middle of the broadcast and the microphone dies, right? So it's nice to have that battery indicator on your microphone so you can keep an eye And with this charger right here and being able to recharge, you're going to have full charges, 17-hour battery life it's boasting here. So we'll see. I'm going to test it to the max, so we'll see how that pans out. I'm excited for that. They're supposed to all be coming this week, so I'm like excited. Like, I'm going to I want to check the mailbox right after this too. All right. Brad might want this because he's wanting karaoke. Yeah, this is a cool unit for sure. The JBL Party Box 100. This is a high power portable wireless Bluetooth audio system. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery in it. So if you're going to do some karaoke, now I don't think it comes with microphones. I have a similar unit that came with microphones, but JBL, powerful systems. Very popular brand up there with all the other names that you hear all the time as well. So they've been around a long time and they make really great quality stuff. Bluetooth speakers are another one that are like huge as far as, you know, there's so many to choose from. To no-name brands, to name brands, to features, and all. Like, it's a real competitive market, right? But you're definitely not going to go wrong with JBL and the brand name there, and great quality. And you can connect some microphones to it and have your little party, your little karaoke party. Yeah, great products that JBL makes. I've owned JBL products. I don't own this, I'll be honest. But when I'm looking at it, it says JBL signature sound. JBL does have its own unique sound, but it's really clear. Unprecedented performance. There you go. Full panel lighting effects, creating captive so you can have your own little light show going there. Keep your crowd going. Wireless Bluetooth streaming. Portable because it's got the rechargeable battery. It's got mic and guitar inputs. So this would be great for musicians if you're a musician, you know, and you're playing those little independent gigs when, depending on where you live, can't do it over here right now, but throw this up on a speaker stand and plug your guitar in, and you got your plug your microphone in and away you go. This is nice and powerful. How many watts is it? Does it say? It does not say. Oh, 100. So I'm going to guess 100 watts because they call it a 100. That makes sense? It's pretty slick. That'd be great for parties for sure. Looks pretty portable too, right? Nice. Been talking about these all week. This is Amazon's #1 bestseller right now. These AirPods are 21% off the AirPods Pro. I have the regular version. I think I have them here somewhere. Oh no, they're upstairs. I got stuff all over the place. I can't keep track of everything. My son Jason gave me a demonstration of these. Actually, let me go and where do we go here? Let's go here. There's something really cool with the new AirPod Pros. And well, no, that was May 22nd, I believe. This is when we flew the drone. How much battery life do you have left?
64%.
Okay. You do your thing. Why don't you try to get them in your camera shot and then zoom in? This would be a good. This would be good for Zoom.
Okay, they are.
That way.
I need sport mode. Okay, they are.
Oh, this is where we're trying to
They're that way.
chase the hawks.
That way.
But he talks about
We're
his,
talking about the Mini 2 Fly More combo for on. Tried those yet?
No.
I have a pair. They're super amazing. 7.1 surround sound. And Razer has what they call hypertense technology.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm listening, like the sound and the bass and everything is super awesome. I have 2 volume controls, so I can balance the volume in each headset, and I can also, like, say I'm talking on Discord and I've got my gameplay, I can adjust the volume of the Discord independently to the gameplay right on my headphones. Wireless, of course. And then when, like, you know, when you're like shooting or moving or something like that, you can actually feel.
I'm looking for the spot here. where
Make
he-
it home safely. I missed 16 minutes.
Wow.
What's been on for an hour and 16
My
minutes?
my broadcast to switcher. I just turned it off
Oh, I see.
because we are dead.
Jones, thanks very much for the comment, but you got to keep it clean or they'll just automatically delete you. $5 a piece, so you're already ahead of.
Trying to find where he talks about the AirPod
These are-
Pro. There we go.
Really high quality audio.
Oh,
I've never heard. I've never actually listened to lossless audio, but apparently that's coming to the HomePod Mini and AirPods Pro, but it can't be done through Bluetooth. It has to be done through AirPlay. So I think AirPods Pro is going to be.
well, what's interesting here, like, even though these Apple AirPods Pro are really awesome, the price is $197, and usually when there's a 7 in the end of the price, it's usually, at least my days in retail, it usually meant that they were putting them on clearance. Like with these Apple AirPods Pro, like, would they come out with a new generation of Apple AirPods Pro? Or is that just because it's on sale?
$197 US to Canadian.
That would be $237.86.
Wow. That is 100. Okay, they're usually on sale, or they usually sell for $329 on Apple.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Where's the drone?
It's still flying up there.
So they're normally how much Canadian for us?
329. See, I'm
329.
right. I'm right there.
Okay, I believe you. So they're $100 off in Canada. 50. Yeah, that's the Canadian American way. Now you'll see in here too these Razer Neri Ultimate headphones.
no,
Have
so
you
I
tried
think that
those?
was at the end.
DOY here. He's got a girlfriend and a job and a motorcycle, so you know he only comes around once in a while. Oh, a couple trucks coming. This is actually a busy side road.
I see one. Can I get it?
I don't know. Can you?
No, because it's a bird, and I don't really care for the bird. I want the.
This is the DJI Mini 2 drone that we flew
He's on a mission, folks.
about a week and a half
Can you do it
ago,
before it runs
and
out of battery
Jason's.
I got 48%. Everyone's watching the battery, then they're watching the drone, and look at the mess I'm making on the map.
It's really cool because this is a GPS map that you can pull up right on your phone.
Yeah,
While
it's
you're
nice how
flying
you
the
can
drone.
switch back and forth
Yeah, it is
between
cool.
the map and the. I mean, if I really want, this could be like my main. Will it follow me?
Yeah.
Nope. Satellite.
So it's a satellite. Yeah, cool.
See, and every time we fly this,
Video of
I learned
this
something new.
to
Like
see what I'm not running into.
in the app, they're constantly updating things, and now there's a satellite view built right into the
That would have been
GPS.
awesome to get like. What if they're on the other side of the trees?
So the Apple AirPods Pro, that was pretty cool, the transparency. Now, you can listen using your Apple AirPods, the regular version, if you have the listening app turned on your iPhone.
There is a really awesome feature coming to the AirPods Pro and the HomePod. I don't know the exact compatibility. Have you ever heard of lossless audio?
There you go.
Audio?
Lossless audio.
No.
The DJI Mini 2 Flymore combo is
Now,
the
when
way
you do any
that
recording,
I would go.
you can record directly to your phone, but I highly recommend.
And let's just pull it up here. Doo-doo-doo. Can't do that because I'm on the wrong screen. Now I'm on the right screen. I wasn't planning on getting into this right now, but why not? Why not? The DJI Mini 2 Flymore combo. You can buy the DJI Mini 2 with just a drone and a controller and one battery. But when you get this thing up in the air flying, 31 minutes is not going to be enough for you. That's the flight time, the maximum flight time you can get. It does depend on the weather. We were getting about 15, 20 minutes that day. It was a really windy day. But you probably couldn't tell it was windy by the picture that you were seeing. It's got a 3-axis gimbal built right into it. And this thing will take on level 5 winds. Now the DJI Mavic Mini, the original one, great product as well, but it didn't really take on the winds as much. It would fight for a little bit, and then after a while it would just give up and then it would start to sway. This one here, and I don't recommend flying in level 5 winds, but I have had it out in about 30 kilometer winds, and it still held up really well. Now, that being said, the windier it is, the less flight time you're going to have because it has to work that much harder, so it drains quicker on the battery. But if you get out flying and you like fly over a beach somewhere and all of a sudden a gust of wind comes up, because that does happen at beaches, you know that you can feel confident knowing that it's going to fight that off and still keep a really nice steady picture and a nice steady video. 4K video, up to 4K video in this one at 30 frames per second. And pardon me, at 4K video, 30 frames per second, you can actually zoom in 2 times. Let's get that music going again. Just feel better with music. And at 1080p, 30 frames per second, you can zoom in 4 times. Now, keep in mind, it is a digital zoom, so you will lose a little bit of resolution, but I challenge you to tell me the difference. Your eye probably really won't notice that much. DJI has put a lot of great technology into still keeping it at 249 grams in weight. Now, why is this important? Well, if you're new to drones, anything 250 grams or less is considered a sub-drone, at least here in Canada. And that means that you do not have to register the drone and you do not have to have a license to fly the drone. Anything over and above 250 grams, check your local area regulations, but here where I live in Ontario, Transport Canada requires you to have either a basic or an advanced license, and they both come with some different perks and privileges, so depending on what you're going for. But DJI has recognized that, and they have compacted into 249 grams in weight, 4K video, 3-axis gimbal, 31 minutes of flight time. This thing will fly about 50 kilometers an hour. A little faster if you got the wind behind you. We've had it close to 60 kilometers an hour. So the speed of an e-bike, if you will. Cinematic modes, normal modes, sport modes. It's got quick shots built into it. And what are quick shots? You can have it focus on you, press the button and it'll fly back away or fly above you or do a circle around you. There's some really great features, including an editor built right into the DJI Fly app. That's right, a video editor, which is not just your basic loaded in and split. You can actually add in text and music and do other really cool things. It's got a lot of templates built right in, so all from your iPhone or your Android device. It works with both. And if you're going to do it, you might as well go all the way and do the Flymore combo. And here's why. You get a really nice carrying case. I do have it right here. I watch a couple of gentlemen on YouTube that are droners. Rick from Drone Valley. He's near, I think he's in New Jersey. He's great to watch. And here in Canada, Don Drones On, Don Joyce, Don Drones On. I watch him a lot because he's Canadian and he's really involved with Transport Canada, etc. So, what time is it at? Yeah, we got. Okay, we'll go through it. Why not? Let's bring the product cam up here, so you can enjoy it a little more. All right, and if you're just joining, welcome to the channel. This is Deals with David. I'm your host, David Burrows. And if you've been here watching and enjoying and you haven't done it yet, do me a favor, click that follow button. I really appreciate it and want to get some more follows. My goal is to get 5 follows every time I go live, and I'm trying to reach my goal of 2,000 followers by September 1st of this year. So really do me a huge solid by clicking that follow button. Now, really nice weatherproof case that comes with the Fly More combo. Something that I don't have here, but you get extra propellers because they're going to wear out. You're going to crash at some point, and you're just going to need those extra propellers. And the thing is, it's like if you don't have the extra ones, then you got to stop and you got to order some and you got to wait. So really great that it comes with that. It's got a side pocket built into it here. This is actually where I carry my Transport Canada license. Pardon me. And I mentioned Drone Valley there on YouTube. This is the case. Now I've got, there's a pocket above here. You can see that? Maybe I can put that up a little higher. Right? I got some extra cables in there. Here is, I use the iPhone 6S Plus, or just the 6, anyway, it's an iPhone 6, the large kind. Just because I'm old and I can't see so good. But it all fits up nice in the top there, extra cables, and they left room for adding more. So when you put more stuff, it takes more room. It's not hurting anything. Here's the drone itself, the 249 gram drone. Right, that is the DJI Mini 2 right there. And the propellers actually hold up really well. I've had this up several times already, and usually by now I see some scratches or whatnot. I haven't seen any of that on here yet. There's the 3-axis gimbal. Give you an idea, put it in my hand. Whoop. That's slick, right? The DJI controller. This is new compared to what the Mavic Mini, the original, was. Let's turn that music down a little bit. And all the controls, real handy right here. You've got your cinematic mode, which is your slow motion move mode. That's the one I like. Your normal mode and your sport mode, power on, of course. I can press this button here and it'll tell me real quick. I still got full power. Here's your controllers. The joysticks actually store in the bottom, so you can actually take those out and they just screw nice and easy. Right, there you go. And this is where your phone connects, right? And your cables are tucked down in here, so you never forget the cables. And you've got a wheel here for up and down tilt. You can actually go 20 degrees above eye level if you set that properly. We'll go into some tutorials maybe later this week. It's just really good, solid. Feels good in my hands. It's even got some grips here, so you know you're holding on very well with it. There's this speaker on the back. She actually talks to you, and the home point has been initiated. All that sort of stuff. One of the things that I like about this as well is not only can you have this plugged in to your phone, you set your phone in here. When you have the cables hooked up, this controller can also act as a power bank. Sorry, I got a shot there, but this will actually act as a power bank. So you have your phone in here and you can tell it to be charging your phone. So if your phone's getting down low, but you still got lots of flight time left, this will work as a power bank to charge your phone as well. So DJI really puts a lot of thought into their products when they put them together. And you can see how everything fits really nice, and I'll talk about the importance of that in a minute. Here is the 3 batteries that you get with the Fly More combo, and they all sit in here. Solid, but easy to get out. One of the things I will say about the DJI Mini combo was that the batteries, now that I'm saying that, were really hard to get out of the case and hard to get out of the drone. Now you see how all the lights, if I push the button on the side, it tells me the level. This is what's called a smart charger by DJI as well. So what it does is it scans all of the batteries, and then it actually decides which one is closest to being fully charged, and it charges that one first. It does not charge all 3 at the same time. Now, there are products, third-party products you can get that will do that if that's how you want to handle things. But if you want to get a good proper charge, you want it to charge the one that's closest to being full. That one gets done first, and then you've got another battery ready to go. So 3 batteries. I actually have 4 because I had an extra one when I had the DJI Mini, and I bought an extra battery, and I kept that when I sold it and bought this one. The nice thing about that is that the batteries from the Mavic Mini will work in the DJI Mini 2, but batteries from the DJI Mini 2 will not work in the Mavic Mini. They were very clever about that. This will also work. This is your USB-C in to charge, and if you have a USB charging cable, you could use this to charge your phone or anything else for that matter. And what you can actually do is if you have the USB-C plugged into here, and you have a USB cable and another USB-C to plug into here, you can actually be charging the batteries and the controller at the same time. So it will charge the batteries and the controller at the same time. So DJI has done a really great job. Here's the nice thing. Now, if you're really getting into drones, and this is the only drone that I own. I've thought about getting another one, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Because really, for what I'm using it for, this DJI drone does everything, okay? And because of the size, every time I leave the house, almost every time I leave the house, this just comes with me. Even when I'm on my motorcycle, I can throw this strap over my shoulder, go for a ride, stop and go, oh, I want to fly my drone there. So DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo. And these things really hold their value as well. I did sell my Mavic Mini for a little bit less than what I bought it for, but not by much. And I was able to take that money and upgrade to this right here as well. So very, very happy with DJI products, the DJI Mini 2. And speaking of which, what time are we at? Maybe I'll save it for later. We're going to save it for later. Save it for later. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and I do appreciate all of you saying hello in the chat. Brad, if you're still there, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And if you are listening and watching, do me a huge favor. Click that follow button. Just hover over. It only takes a second, and you'll help me get closer to my goal of 2,000 followers here on the Deals with David Amazon page. I will be back again later tonight. I believe tonight is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you'll come by and see me then and just say hello, just hang out, right? You know, what's wrong with hanging out? We like to hang out, don't we? That'll be it for me today. Stay safe and happy shopping. I'm David. Until next time, bye for now.